Here are the examples for 11.4. Now these guys are really more identification. So make sure you take a note so you understand the different pieces and parts of these guys. What's the shape of the base? Remember the base is the bottom. That's the base. What's the shape? Square. Boom, done. Look at the cone. What's the base? The bottom. Circle. Done. So with those guys, you got to recognize again that the base is on the bottom of your shape. Next ones, we're going to be looking at more key terms, 3D figures, and you're going to have to pull out or identify a shape that has the specific characteristics. Has 8 vertices and 6 faces. A face is like a side. A vertices is like a point. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now that sphere doesn't have any points. It doesn't have, or like a point like a corner of a box, like that right there. That's a vertice. This guy doesn't have any vertices. That's not it. 6 sides. Well, I'll tell you right now. This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. That's not the one. This guy, 1 front, 2 back, 3 top, 4 side, 5 other side. I can't see. That's not it either. This guy here, this is like a dice, like a cube. Cubes have 6 faces, so we're good there. Does it have 8 corners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course 8 in the back that we can't see because it's a 3D object. This is your answer. It is a cube. Next one, Emma makes a 3D object. The figure has a round base. Well, which one of these has a round base? Boom, cylinder. Is this figure a polyhedron? Okay, remember polygons when we talked about polygons? Polygons, if you break down the word poly and gon, poly means many, gon means side. So polygon means many sides. A polyhedron is a 3D many faces. So you cannot have, what's it called? Any type of curve. So a cylinder would not be a polyhedron, nor would a sphere be, nor would a cone be. It has to be made up of flat sides. And we have flat sides. So this is a yes sir. Keenan builds a 3D shape that has 5 vertices. 5 vertices. Okay, so we look through our shapes. This guy has none. This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, with a vertice, we're counting the points. Boom, that's the one. This guy, if you counted the vertice, would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy would also be an 8er. So again, just identifying shapes and understanding the names of shapes. Next problems, these guys are interesting. It's called cross sections. And if you continue in math long enough, you will see cross sections. Okay? I think you actually see them in pre-calculus. You may see them in advanced algebra, but probably pre-calc. And this is just basic introduction. What it is if you were to take a shape and take a cross section, it's like almost like you slice the shape at a particular spot. What would the shape look like? Okay, so this guy here, look at where the box crosses the shape. What shape does that make? Well, it looks kind of like a rectangle to me. And I'll be honest, guys, there's some things you know it's not. You know it doesn't have a hole in it. You know it's not an oval. I don't even know where you get that from. That's where you get if you just do random guesses. Boom, there you go. It's a rectangle. That would be the cross section of that particular shape. This guy here, if you were to take a cross section of this, so where does the shape cross that plane? What does it look like? Well, it sure isn't that guy. And it sure isn't that guy. So now you gotta ask yourself, well, is this like a tennis ball, or is this like a would say a bowling ball, but I've never seen the inside of a bowling ball. A solid ball, like one of those Christmas cookies, the ball things. We're gonna assume it's a solid ball. So we're not gonna do the donut. Though I would like a donut right now. So there we go with cross-section examples. And last but not least, these guys are solids made by something rotating around a line. So if we were to rotate this guy, which one of these guys does it probably become? Well, it definitely doesn't become a cone. It doesn't have a point on top. It's not that. I think it's this guy, because this guy almost looks kind of like this would look. This guy looks a little bit longer. So I don't think it's that one. I think it's this guy. And again, if you were to rotate that around in a circle, that's the shape that would be formed. And I think you see this, again, in pre-calc and calc. But that's why we're just introducing it. We're not really getting deep into these problems. Okay, what happens if you spin a triangle? What do you make? Well, a triangle has a point, so when this guy rotates, it's not really going to rotate. When this guy rotates, it's going to make kind of a circle, huh? Well, what shape should that be? Probably a cone. You've only got one option, guys. Boom, baby. There we go. So, there we go. Thanks for watching. Get some practice taken care of on these, and I will answer any questions you guys might have. Thanks. Have a good day.